Before we close for the afternoon, I'd like to invite back on stage World Broadband Association Director General Martin Creaner for his closing remarks.
Thanks to everyone for the people who are contributing and presenting. Absolutely excellent. I think the people who have stayed and listened and we'll take away some of these ideas as well. As we say, this is a Friday afternoon and beer is waiting for many of us. Few final thoughts going away from all of this. First of all, I think this set of presentation kind of shows very clearly how broad a church the World Broadband Association's set of interests are actually. We had, first of all, some really good insight into how rapidly the technology is advancing, particularly China Telecom, China Unicom's presentations, the sophistication and speed of movement of the technology, the standards surrounding that, and the art of the possible in excellence in implementation and innovation, I think really shone out from those presentations. We also saw very clearly from a number of presentations, particularly from Atsuko's presentation, the importance of broadband. One of the numbers, I've seen some views in terms of the importance of broadband linking to GDP, but the linking of broadband to COVID deaths really stood out for me in that presentation. And just what we are doing here, and if we can move this on and move this forward, particularly in the developing parts of the world, will make genuine, important differences to people's lives, people's health, people's livelihood. I think it was very clear from a number of presentations the complexity of how financing this is going to be. And I thought we had an excellent panel session there talking about some of the opportunities and some of the ideas around it. And of course, Visesh's presentation afterwards, outlining the different possibilities between the telco funded versus government funded versus some sort of partnership approaches. All of those are really interesting, and I was particularly taken with his analysis of the potential EBITDA ratios that you get and the P2E ratios that you get in some of these partnership funded approaches versus when it's all bundled into a single telco. And that's a point I'm sure many telcos listening and watching today will take away. And then finally, great presentation at the end from Adrian pulling together some of the key facts and data to show that there's data backing up the importance of all of this. So a really excellent day's work, but of course we are, in my view, right at the starting blocks. We're not at the finishing line. We've come up with an organization that's trying to address a very broad set of challenges that are everything from technology to finance to sustainability to global economy and politics. And what we want to do is to thread a really interesting way through this that's going to move forward on behalf of all the stakeholders. So many thanks for your attendance, your patience, and I wish you all a safe trip back to wherever you will be traveling to. Thank you very much.